Hello, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be sharing this process of this character illustration with you, and more specifically, if you're familiar with this book series, this is Slen Qaros from Immortal Dark. And I drew her because I see little to no fan art of this series, and I also need to build my portfolio, so win-win. Now, if you're subscribed to this channel, you would have seen my Kadon character sheet, which is the main character of this book series. And so those are two different characters. And this character, she's more stoic, calm, collected. And yeah, I'm not going to go too deep. You can watch that video if you want to see more of an explanation. But yeah, this is just a process video. The full illustration is also posted on my social media if you want to see, although the quality is pretty low because I didn't want to upload a high quality image on there, especially like with AI and stuff now. But Tickets actually commented on it. If you don't know, that's like the actual author. And I don't know, I got hyped. I got more illustrations coming in. I hope she likes them. But to the process. So because there's barely any fan art of this character, and I draw people differently, artists, we all have our own styles. I had to guess. Like, I found images on Pinterest of like people I think Slen will most likely look like, and tried to shape her in a way that I think would match like sharper features than some characters, but also a more relaxed kind of look. But you can't really see her whole face in this, so it's not that big of a deal. And with my Kadon character sheet, she also has somewhat sharper features, but she looks like her expression shows a lot more than Slen's here in this illustration versus that, because Kadon is very out of control. Slen is cool, And again, I started in grayscale with this because I wanted the process to be easier, since I am still new to digital art. But honestly, I think I'm gonna stray away from that just because of the way this one turned out. Like, I'm sure when you clicked on the video, you saw that the gradients were like more red and purplish, but that wasn't what I wanted at all. Actually, I wanted, like you see this reference image, I wanted it to be like a gloomy day and like no exotic lighting other than the lighter she's holding in her hand. And it just wasn't working out, because I watched so many videos on going from grayscale to color, and the colors always turn out muddy, for me at least. And I'm still trying to figure that out. I might still stick with it grayscale, because I just feel much more comfortable and more confident with my values and stuff doing it this way. And another thing with the whole red purple gradient, I feel like it gave off more vampire than I wanted. And this character, she's not a vampire. She is just, she does some things that are off-putting, and people will look at her as a villain, which, I mean, she does some crazy stuff, but I'm pretty sure there's more layers to this character, and that's what I was trying to show here. That's why the red threw me off, but I kept it anyway because they didn't look horrible, and it is just a portfolio piece. I can make it look better and redo it in the future. When it came to rendering for this piece specifically, I wanted it to be a lot more painterly than normal. Like, I don't know if you've seen my previous video, but that art study, it was a lot more painterly than what I'm used to. And I want to have both of those styles, like the painterly look and like the cel shaded look. And I'm still, like, of course, growing skills in both of those areas. And I'm still trying to implement cross-hatching lines in my art. But here you can see it's only like really mainly in the eyes and some facial features. I didn't want to do it too much and take away from like the brush strokes that you were already beginning to see there. And cross-hatching in itself is already harder on my hands, like with carpal tunnel, so I'm trying to figure out how to make brushes for cross-hatching, because I know Procreate has one brush on there that I like, but I like messier lines, and I'm still just navigating all of that because it's a lot. And this took me about like 8 hours total to complete, which it could have been faster had I went with the gradient maps in the beginning. But as I said before, I was conflicted between the gloomy style that I wanted at first and having to change the gradient maps because my skill issues. And I'm hoping to have like all of that resolved by these future illustrations that you will see on this channel. Like, I'm working on some now. Probably by the time you're watching this, I'm almost done with one, and they will be again more characters from this book because I'm trying to make book art content as well as biblical content, but the biblical things are going to be more later, so just giving you a heads up on those things. But the next character will be Slen. If you're familiar, he's the main male character in this book series, and I'm going to be drawing him in 2 different styles. Again, this painterly style, hopefully more leveled up by then, and a cell shaded style. So simpler shading, more like anime cartoony things like the character sheet from Kidan in my previous video, just more tad more rendering. And here, as you see, I'm starting to try anyway to add color like in the normal way that I was going to, and I really was just struggling so much, and it's so crazy because you would think it's so simple. Grayscale, add color on top. Of course there are like huge changes that make a difference, but it was just, I don't know, and I really wasn't liking it. I hated how dull and dead she looked. Like, man, look at it. It's literally like oil painting when you're using the grisaille method and you're glazing on top of grayscale. That's exactly what this is, just digital. But yeah, I made it work when I went to the gradient maps, and I found like this red purple combination, and I decided to build on top of that to make it easier and make it look a bit better. And I'm not mad at the finished look. I think it's still nice, especially like after only 3 months of learning digital art and then being limited to like 2 hours a day, because I can't draw for hours on end like I would normally do because then my hands start hurting. But I think it was pretty good, although like again the lighting could use work, and the anatomy of the face, like the way her head was supposed to be angled, like I just keep looking at the jawline and then looking at the eyes and the nose and how it's just, I don't know, I don't like it, but it's okay. I just needed something to work with, so when I do get like offers from indie authors, I have something to show. Again, I can perfect the portfolio like later on down the line. I just need something for now. I'm not gonna sit here and critique like for the rest of this video. Like I can see a lot of the things need to work on just looking back at all of it, but I know I talked like 80% of this video, but I'll leave you now. Let me know like how you enjoy these videos, if me talking through the process is what you want, or like minimal talking and then music in the background just playing and I'm gone. Like, I'll be grateful for your input, and thank you for watching if you're still watching. And yeah, be on the lookout for the next illustration that I post for this series. Bye.